Welcome, Devil Sniper here, and today I'm bringing you episode number 25 of our career mode with Nottingham Forest. As you know, we are in the Premier League, and I'm officially back off my holidays, so hello, I'm back, yes! I managed to get up to episode 25, recorded-wise. I could only edit and do the commentary up to episode 24. Obviously, I still had to do all of Frankfurt. I just think I gave myself too much to do in such a short period of time. One of those things, unfortunately, finishing FIFA, the sort of beta test for Ultimate Team, only got through, I think, 3 episodes. I have all the episodes recorded. I just run out of physical time with the hours I was working to edit everything and to get all the commentaries done. So it's one of those things, unfortunately, but because I'm not really a massive Ultimate Team YouTuber, it's not such a big deal. If it was career mode, I think I would have been literally crying tears of blood. Thankfully, I got all the career mode out. So, what's going to be happening between now and FIFA 15 as we concede one of those sloppy goals I absolutely adore? They're so good to concede. I hate it. I hate it. What we're going to be doing is basically Nottingham Forest from now on. As you know, last night, which was Wednesday, was the final episode of Frankfurt. The 2 seasons for Frankfurt have been completed. Absolutely loved doing the Frankfurt career mode. I really enjoyed that. Such a great team. Such prospects within that team. It was really, really good fun. Obviously, we found probably the best gem of FIFA 14, in my personal opinion, has to be Raul Jimenez. Absolutely sensational. Can't wait to see what he's like in FIFA 15 in both career mode and Ultimate Team. I think he's going to be an absolute tank. But moving on swiftly, it's Thursday. It's literally, 8 days or a week. This time next week, we will be waiting with bated breath for Friday morning and FIFA 15. So what we're going to be doing is Nottingham Forest from today all the way up to the 25th. That's the plan. I want to get Forest finished on the 25th. There might be a couple of days where there's double uploads. Maybe even one triple, but I might spill it over into the 26th. So hopefully you'll still be able to watch all the episodes. If you are enjoying the career mode, of course, if you are enjoying the career mode, just let me know in the comment section below. I'm not like those other YouTubers who ask for and sometimes I feel like they demand likes. I'm not like that. You know I'm not like that. So just let me know in the comment section below if you are enjoying this career mode. And I'm going to have to say, it's going to be a tough one because, as we all know, let's not all hide behind it and blow smoke up people's asses. I'm pretty shit on Legendary. It's a big fact. I know it. That was an unfortunate miss there by, I think was that Stanislas? A poor miss there. It was a great ball through. It was an absolutely beautiful pass, but the finish just didn't match that pass. It was a great save by Lloris, to be fair. Can't take nothing away from the Spurs keeper. Unfortunately, I would love to. But we did lose that game at 1-0. We will conclude the summer transfer window. So when we get to January, we'll be able to do transfers together for once. That's the one thing that I hated about going on holiday, was not being able to do transfers with you guys. It's so frustrating. As you can see, we sold Vorney for 1.25 million. We had to generate some money, to be honest. I didn't really want to let him go. And on the other hand, I did want to let him go because I wanted the money. At the end of the day, 5 million quid. Why the hell the board didn't give us more money is, well, to be quite frank, it's just ridiculous and annoying, to say the least. I would have liked a little bit more money. Now, I'm not talking about huge amounts of money. 10 million gives us a real fighting chance. 15 million gives us an absolutely fantastic chance because I'm going to have to work my absolute nuts off to stay in this division. I'm going to have to be playing absolutely majestic football. Am I capable of staying in this division? A few of you guys think I'm going to finish in the top 12, which is that's pretty audacious, to say the least, knowing my own personal ability. Anyway, you can see I have a little bit of a cheeky inquiry and make a cheeky bid for Marcus Bean. I'm a big fan of Beano. As you know, I'm a Cole United season ticket holder, so I'm a very big fan of Beano. I put in a little bit of a cheeky bid and inquiry in for Freddie Sears, who's on fire at this moment in time, but we won't talk about Cole U. So I want to see if I can get him in. Just as you know, a little bit of a... I like to have my personal touches, and Beano would be a fantastic personal touch. Now, Jack Girish, Aston Villa, left midfield. Played Notts County last season online. Very good player, to be honest. When he came to Cole U, of course, there's all sorts of bloody problems. Very tricky little player. Very good player. So you guys recommended him before I went away. I think it was in the original summer. We were talking back in the Championship, people recommended him, and going into this summer, people recommended him. So I had a look at him, and I thought, you know what, he would add depth, and he's got 4-star skills, so we can get the techers out, and hopefully he can do us some, some good business. Plus, it's a loan deal, so it doesn't really impact on our budget too much. Now, Cole, you come back and say, we want 160,000 for Beano, and of course, we want 1.1 million for Searsy, Freddie Sears. So that's a ridiculous amount of money. I'm not going to be investing 1.1 million, no chance. I will be happy to get Bino on the cheap if we can get that price down. Now, we get Jack from Villa on loan, which is absolutely fantastic. That gives us some depth in the middle of the park. Anders Christiansen, it's gone from my head. I know he plays for Chelsea. That's quite obvious, but I can't think where he's from. I think he's a Danish centre-back. He's actually highly rated, so hopefully he'll do some. He might get some minutes on the pitch. I don't know. I just brought him in for added depth, squad depth more than anything. We then get a settlement with Colchester United. They'll settle on 120 grand. So we offered 100. They want 160. We settled on 120. Job done. That's good business in my opinion. You're probably wondering why I bought Bino in. Well, the real reason is I didn't get to finish my Colchester United Twitch career mode just due to work and everything in life, which is. I'm not going to be the biggest Twitch streamer by any stretch of the imagination. I prefer doing my YouTube. If I get to stream every now and then, I will do, but I prefer doing the YouTube side of things. So regardless of that, Bino in that career mode was just an absolute revelation. He bossed the centre of the park. He was absolutely fantastic. And I wanted to bring him in so I could finish FIFA 14 with a player that I personally really, really like. Plus, I couldn't have enough money for Raul Jimenez. But anyway, that's by the by. That's completely by the by. I love Bino. I don't think I change his shirt number until the next episode, the episode after. I've been back a couple of days, so I've actually recorded a couple of episodes. I've got to edit them. I need to get a move on because we've got to get an episode out on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, etc. So I've got to get a bit of a move on. We do sim the Capital One Cup game away from home to Bristol City, which is fair dues. I'm not really interested in the cup games. The FA Cup, Capital One Cup, I'm not interested unless we get to the semi-finals. Then we'll start talking, but perhaps the quarter-finals. Then we'll start worrying about that side of it. But for me personally, it's all about staying in the Premier League. That is that simple. It's all about staying in the Premier League. As you can see, Lafondra come to me and said, I want some more cash, boss. Not a problem. After last season, absolutely fantastic season. You scored a lot of goals. I'm more than happy to give you some cash. You've done us proud. I did threat with trying to sell him. At the end of the day, it was one of those cheeky little, counter offers. If I get the money, I'll be dead chuffed. If I don't, I'm not really bothered because I don't actually want to sell him. That simple. So the final game of the episode is at home to Newcastle United, which is quite an interesting one. Very, very good side that Newcastle have. And I'm quite happy with the 4-4-2. I am going to sort of mix up the formations because I want to try and really go attacking. I really feel that we can't sit back. We really can't sit back in this league because the teams are so good. It's on Legendary as well, and I'm really not good enough for Legendary, which is frustrating. So I'm going to have to just take risks. Risks are going to mean hopefully we score goals, but risks are also going to mean we're going to concede goals. And it is going to be a battle because I could probably play for draw after draw, but draw after draw is just boring and it's really frustrating. So I really want to go for it, see if we can get ourselves up the table, but ultimately it's all about not going down. It's that simple. We don't have the greatest squad in the world, as much as I love some of the players we have, and I literally love and adore some of the players we have. We just don't have enough depth nor quality. But look at this perfectly timed tackled. Jamal goes in, gets the ball. Where's the foul? Please, someone tell me where you think that foul is, because I've watched it a few times and I don't really believe there was a foul. I just believe it's one of those scripted moments by EA where they obviously thought I did connect with the player. I didn't. I connected with the ball. And yeah, they have the audacity to award one of those horrible free kicks and also book our player, which is just it's just ridiculous. So half-time it was 0-0. And I've got to say, Newcastle were looking the better side. They were playing good football. Our crosses were beyond wayward. They were absolutely awful, to say the least. We were lacking composure. We weren't playing very well. But a nice little ball from the fullback into Lafondra. Lafondra with a beautiful little turn, going towards the byline, gets the ball in to Deeney. He flicks it on, and Jack Grealish is at the back post just to slot the ball home, as you do on your debut from Aston Villa on loan, which is, the boy he's a good player. He's a good player. It's going to be interesting to see how we actually line up down the wings, because we've got Patterson, obviously we've got Stanislas, on top of that we've got Antonio, who's a fantastic little player. But I decided to bring on Stanislas and Bino, take off Gardner and Lafondra. And as you can see, Newcastle's player is being absolutely manhandled by Bino, the one, the only Bino, who plays a beautiful ball into Jamal. So if you're wondering why I brought him in, that is why, because he's capable of doing that all game long. He is so underrated. Absolutely fantastic. Beautiful ball into Stanislas. Stanislas chips it to the back post. And who was there? Who was there? Yes, the man of the moment, Troy Deeney. Thank God he's scoring goals. He's scored some decent goals. I know he lacks pace, but my God, his finishing is so good. He's good on both feet. Very strong on both feet, I should say. great shot power, and he's good in the air. I mean, that is a difficult header. Why am I saying that's a difficult header? Come on, I will stop the cheese. That was a bit cheeky, but do you know what I mean? I'm just so chuffed to have Dean. He's strong, he's powerful, and he's the sort of centre forward we need. I believe we'll do better with 2 up top as we can see the sloppy goal. It just seems like it's one of those things that we do. It's gonna haunt us all season long, I reckon. Sloppy goals, because it's legendary, and my ability at defending is awful. It's that simple. So anyway, regardless, Lafondra signs a new contract. I did offer a cheeky one to Lansbury, but I'd done that after I finished recording because I had to double check I'd done Lafondra. I had. Lansbury's accepted as well, and I'll catch you for episode 26.
I used to dream about cars and things, about being a star and things. I thought that I would outgrow this feeling. It seems my dream